We welcome you to Tuesday evening basketball on KSAM Sports. Tonight's matchup features your Huntsville Lady Hornets and the A&M Consolidated Tigers. This one is for the district folks. Once again, thank you for listening into the YouTube channel. I want to remind everyone tuning in tonight that tonight's video broadcast is being presented in 2K Quad HD with a 4K Ultra HD enhanced presentation. Closed captioning is also available for the hearing impaired. And tonight, alongside me, Carlos Zimmermann. Carlos, the Z-Man. Zimmermann taking a break from Sam Houston Athletics and calling this game with me. Carlos, I mean, this is it. This is for the district.
Absolutely it is, and this is a Latoya Bennett team that has been in this position many different times in this situation, but I don't think it's been this high of a magnitude. You look at over the last 4 years, they're going for number 7 tonight, what they're doing. They're going for the 7th straight. You look back to 2021 when they got their 3rd in a row, blew out Jacksonville by 30+. Then they got that 4th one in a row, beat Jacksonville by 13. That has been the closest it's been since then. Then in the year after that, and Colin Neal had the 2 years of calling the ball games, blowout win over Dayton, and then another blowout win over Dayton to secure another district title. This one might come down to the final 30 seconds of this ball game because, as we know, and as we saw earlier this season in that A&M Consolidated beating Huntsville by 2, Huntsville knows they want revenge tonight, and obviously for the district title, it's going to mean something more. Obviously, I have to say that here in Aggieland. But it's going to be interesting to see how they just attack this ball game from the jump, because I feel like whoever wins this ball game is going to be the one that is successful in the first 5 minutes of this affair.
Not only that, but these are just two very evenly matched teams. I mean, you look on Max Prep, Consol is ranked 189th. Huntsville's ranked 190th in 5A Region 3 District 17, or excuse me, in 5A. And so these are two teams that are just evenly matched. They play a lot of the same brand of basketball. I talked about that a little bit with head coach Latoya Bennett pregame. We'll get to that in a few seconds. But these are two teams that have a very similar play style and kind of are going to be able to bounce off of each other. And, you know, this is a Consol crowd that travels. We saw that in Huntsville. Their crowd was very loud, almost overpowered the fans at Paul Boehm, and were just loud and rowdy. And as you can see, they have a good crowd out here tonight. And so it's going to be a good one, again, for the 7th straight district title. You know, Hollywood producers would be envious of the script tonight. It's going to be a wild one here in College Station.
Absolutely it will be. I mean, you look, they have 5 seniors. They call them the Fab Five for this A&M Consolidated team. They really lean to their veteran experience as they take to the floor down here below us. Huntsville will take the floor momentarily, but you got to think Huntsville's got a chip on their shoulder to try and come away with this win tonight. And head coach Latoya Bennett, like we said in this stretch, it has rarely ever come down to the last game. They kind of know their fate for the postseason a couple games before.
Absolutely.
Not the case tonight.
Yeah, it's absolutely not the case tonight. And like head coach Latoya Bennett said all season, I mean, this is a very well-coached Consol team. I mean, they don't make a lot of mistakes. They were down big to Montgomery in their last district game, and they were down by 10 in the 3rd quarter, and were able to rally back and get a big district win to put them at 9-2, tied with Huntsville. This is it. And last time these two matched up, Consol did win at 47-49. Huntsville led very big early in the game, allowed Consol back in it. They were out-rebounded in that game 24-33. So you know head coach Latoya Bennett is hounding on her girls, hey, we've got to box out, we've got to play Lady Hornet basketball. We cannot allow number 20 Thompson and number 22, who head coach Latoya Bennett highlighted in her pregame interview, we can't let those guys, those girls, kind of get on the offensive glass against us. We've got to limit those opportunities, not only on second chance, but at the free throw line. Consol, 71% from the free throw line. I mean, that's a pretty good metric in high school basketball, especially, with Huntsville having shooting wells from the free throw line all season. You don't want to give Consol a lot of opportunities at the stripe, and I did talk with head coach Latoya Bennett about that.
Well, you got to think there's college teams at the Division I level that would love to be shooting at a clip of 71 to 74%. So that's another thing, too. Another key, this game's going to come down to the free throw line at the end of the night. Who makes their free throws, and that may be ultimately the difference in this one.
We'll go ahead and get to that pregame interview with head coach Latoya Bennett. I got her thoughts on this matchup, the most pivotal district matchup of maybe her coaching career all time. I mean, this one, like you said, it's pretty much never happened, so we'll go ahead and get into that pregame interview now. Here is head coach Latoya Bennett with her thoughts on this matchup with A&M Consol. We'll get to that right now. Houston Hardcastle here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel, getting my thoughts with head coach Latoya Bennett ahead of this matchup against A&M Consol. First off, coach, why don't you give the listeners that final view on that Montgomery game that you guys got a win in about a week ago, 55-43, big district win. Just give your final thoughts on that one.
I thought Montgomery came out in the first quarter and fought hard. I just think down the stretch their conditioning couldn't hang with us, especially on the offensive end and with our defensive pressure. I was super proud of the girls for not letting up and getting back into that ball game because it surely could have went another way. But as I always said, if we stick to the things that we do consistently, we can come out with a win.
Coach, big shout out to Raya Willis continuing her impressive offense. She poured in 18 points in the win. I mean, just how much has her offense improved drastically from the start of the year?
Well, she's improved since last year, but this year I really think her having a strong offseason and preseason played a huge part in her success this year. She's really focused and making her shots around the basket, and she's also a decent three-point shooter when she gets the opportunity, so I'm super proud of her.
All right, Coach, getting into the matchup tonight. I mean, just coming into this Consol game, obviously the most important game of the year. I mean, what's the scouting report for the Tigers looking like this week? I mean, have you approached it any differently since you last played them, or is it looking like kind of the same?
Well, I've kind of piggybacked off. I've looked at Huddle. I went back and looked at KSAM, back and forth to Huddle. So, I mean, I've watched this game about 7 or 8 times. And, of course, we had a 20-6 lead. And at the end of the first quarter, we led up in the second quarter and allowed them to get back into the game. I think we went into halftime 24-28. We were up then. Even had the lead going into the fourth. But I think down the stretch, us allowing them to stay close, get those opportunities, get into the paint, and also find that number 20 and 22 under the basket. They were able to score. Number 1, of course, getting down the lane, doing the things that she does, really did play a huge part in that 2-point win. So, of course, we got to stay consistent, but the girls have to stay locked in no matter what the deficit is in the ball game.
Coach, this is a Consol team. They play a lot better on the road, actually. They're actually only 8-7 at home, but they're 7-3 away. Obviously, you guys kind of got to see that as they beat you on your home court, but now you get an opportunity to come in here and take away the district title away from them. Just how are you and your girls looking to take advantage of that in front of this home crowd? Again, hostile crowd here tonight, but how are you going to look to beat a tough team at home?
Well, I'll tell you, we have been a tough team on the road, much better on the road after that Rudder game than we have been at home. So I think if the girls play tenacious defense, we stay locked in on the offensive end, we have some special things to bring to the floor tonight, we're going to be okay.
Coach, this is a team that likes to guard from 94 feet out. I mean, they're kind of similar to you as also watching that game back. They're a team that just likes to pick you up from 94 feet out. So how are you and your girls going to address that in this matchup and kind of be able to beat that press that is so similar to y'all's?
I don't know if they're as conditioned as we are, and we're going to take advantage of that as much as we can. Of course, we're going to send a few traps just to see how that works out for us and see if we can get that number 1 and I think number 4 return, kind of get them a little hazy and not able to get down the center of the court. And if we are able to do that, I think we can stop them, but we got to do that early on.
And, Coach, you know, kind of down that stretch of that last game, Willis and Wynn, they had some ankle problems. Obviously, Oliviana Wynn didn't get to go to the free throw line to shoot potentially game-tying free throws. And so how important is it going to be tonight to have them both at 100%?
I think first game, oh man, we just had so many things going on. I had a student funeral that day. Of course, Araya started cramping up, ankle problems. Oliviana Wynn went down right there in the fourth quarter as she was attempting to make a shot. So I just think, you know, God's on our side this time. And we come out, we stay healthy throughout the game, keep the pressure up, we'll be okay.
And finally, Coach, last question, or not last question, but final question about the matchup tonight is Consol shot very well from the free throw line last time. Just how are you looking to limit those opportunities? Again, you're a very aggressive team on defense, but how are you going to limit them tonight at the free throw line?
We're going to guard the paint. We are. We're going to get our hands up. Our job is to keep their point guards out of the paint and not get easy touches. And, of course, on the flip side, I'm praying we make our free throws. That's definitely been a deficit for us this year.
All right, Coach, last question here for you before I let you go. Final keys to a big win tonight. Again, looking for your 7th straight district title in a tough district. Just how are you looking to come out of here with a big win in College Station?
Communication, consistency, and also effort, no matter what that deficit is in the game.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time. Best of luck to you tonight. That was head coach Latoya Bennett giving her thoughts on this matchup tonight. I mean, you heard it from her here, folks. I mean, a tough loss to an A&M Consol team last time in Huntsville, 47-49. Looking to come out of here tonight, 7th straight district title in 5A Region 3 District 17. Got some other matchups here for you tonight. A&M Consol and Huntsville, that one's going to tip off at 6:30. Montgomery and Rudder is also going to tip off at 6:30. Brenham and Lake Creek. The district standings are as follow. Right now, it's A&M Consol at the top, Huntsville in 2nd, College Station in 3rd, and Rudder in 4th. The top 4 spots and the playoff spots have all been secured except 1 and 2. So College Station is locked into that 3 seed. Rudder is locked into that 4 seed. Montgomery and Lake Creek and Brenham cannot get back into the playoffs. So 3 and 4 is set, but with 1 and 2, up in the air tonight, wow. Again, this is an incredible script.
And it is. And I talked with head coach Latoya Bennett pregame, and obviously her thought is on the postseason. She knows she's going. It's just a matter of who is going to be her first-round opponent. A win tonight more than likely puts Huntsville in a matchup with Splendora coming up next week. Obviously, we'll get official information for that later on this week from the team and from Huntsville Athletics, and we'll keep you posted on broadcast situations for that. But either way, the focus tonight for the Lady Hornets is take care of your business for 32 minutes here in College Station. Get your 7th district title. Sure, you can't cut the nets down here, but you can do it once you get back home to Paul Bowen Gym.
Indeed you can. Unfortunately, you can't cut down those nets tonight. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back here on the pregame show. Next up, we'll go ahead and get our keys to the matchup and the starting lineups for both teams. We'll be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Don't go anywhere.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Thanks to all of our listeners who are tuning in on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Beautiful weather, but we're inside, so it doesn't really matter what the weather is. But we'll go ahead and get over the starting lineups and the roster for your A&M Consolidated Tigers. For Huntsville, it's going to be the same starting 5 head coach Latoya Bennett has trotted out all year. It's going to be number 1, Treasure Matson, number 2, Jaslyn Hill, number 4, Oliviana Wynn, number 5, Araya Willis, and number 12, Onaya Ledette.
Don't have the starters per se for the Lady Tigers, but we'll roll through the roster and you'll hear their names throughout the night. Number 1, senior guard Demaya Turner. Number 3, junior guard post player Ariana Taylor, rather. Number 4, Mimi Thompson, the senior guard. Number 10, the sophomore guard Keziah Thomas. Number 11, the junior post player Rachel Moran. Number 12, the junior guard Logan Barham. Number 20, the senior guard / post player Nariah Thompson. Number 21, the senior guard post player Briacia Thomas. Number 22, the junior guard Chloe Lockett. Number 25, the freshman guard Cameron Wren. And the senior post player number 42, Lulu Calhoun. Those are the personnel for the home team tonight, A&M Consolidated.
So we'll go ahead and get into my keys to the game, and then we'll go over to the Z-Man's keys to the game. And so my keys to the game, they're going to be very similar to head coach Latoya Bennett. You have got to limit those second chance opportunities. This is a Consolidated team that marched into Paul Bowen Gym. It just really was out-physicaling you down the stretch of the game. I mean, they out-rebounded you. They were the more aggressive team down the stretch, and so you've got to limit those second-chance opportunities at the rim, especially number 20, Nariah Thompson. You know what they call her? I was looking at the senior displays out here. They call her NT Nightmare Thompson. What a nickname.
Wow.
And so if you have someone named Nightmare on the opposing team, you have got to keep a body on her. And, I mean, she was huge in that Montgomery game as well. I mean, she was just getting second chance look after second chance look, cleaning up the glass both offensively and defensively. So she's someone you have to limit tonight. As we heard from head coach Latoya Bennett, she is just a gamer down low in the paint.
Looking at my keys for this ball game, I think really the free throw line is going to be a key point to watch for this ball game for both sides tonight. That will be a key factor. The other thing, too, is, you know, Huntsville hasn't really leaned on that 3-ball like they have in the past with the Mahia Twines and the Aaliyah Crafts. So, but that could definitely be a difference down the stretch. It could be 1 or 2 from downtown.
Absolutely.
That could be the difference in this ball game for both sides. That'll be something to watch as well. And then the big thing for me, you got to get the young ones going. Onaya Ledette, as well as LaKyla Bird. If they can get them going, A&M Consolidated's going to have a rough night, and Huntsville's coming away with number 7.
About a minute 38 left till tip-off here in College Station. We're geared up for an exciting one here tonight as the #1 spot in district is at stake. Everything is at stake here tonight in College Station, Texas, as the Huntsville Lady Hornets look to immortalize themselves even further as a program and get their 7th straight district title. We'll go ahead and take another quick break. Be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a fun one.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station. This broadcast is copyrighted by KSAM Sports for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transitions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. The following is a presentation of KSAM Sports.
And that will do it. The Huntsville Lady Hornets, undefeated in the district. And they win it tonight, 57-25, and what a last-second shot. For the 4th consecutive season, the Huntsville Lady Hornets are district champions. They are the champions of District 16 5A, and we'll head into the...
Lady Hornets celebration commences as I just told them that they are district champions for the 5th straight year.
Nonetheless, the buzzer sounds, and that's a 6th straight district title for the Huntsville Lady Hornets.
National anthem has sounded off here in College Station, Texas. It's winner take all in the 5A Region 3 District 17 slug match of the night. Your Huntsville Lady Hornets look to claim their 7th straight district title, come into the Tigers Den and slay the beast and become on top of the world once again. Once again, if you're just tuning in with us, my name is Houston Hardcastle. Alongside me, Carlos the Z-Man Zimmermann. We'll have the action for you all here tonight as we get starting lineups for both teams introduced. I mean, it's going to be an exciting one in College Station. We sound like broken records, but again, it has never come down to the final game for the Lady Hornets, and so everything
at least not in the last 4 years.
No.
It hasn't. They've known their fate usually going into the season finale. Now this is the time, and you know, this will be a pressure cooker tonight, for lack of a better term, for the Lady Hornets. That a team that has had not experienced this, and at least the case for the two of the returners here in Oliviana Wynn and Jaslyn Hill, the leaders of this team. So we'll see how things pan out tonight, Houston. It's great to be here with you in Aggieland.
And it's just great to see. I mean, there were so many questions on this Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball team coming into this season. I mean, you graduate Twine, you graduate Butler, you graduate Aquarius Howard, both, Aquarius Howard playing a ball at the next level. And, there's just a lot of question marks on your team. And now you're in a position to win it all despite all the doubt in the, preseason talks. You get a chance to win it all here tonight.
I mean, if that was the big question going into the season, how do you replace Samahea Twine, 4-year starter, Aquarius Howard, 4-year starter for the Lady Hornets? How do you replace them? Well, they've done that and then some, and they've loaded up with depth behind them with people like Bird and Anaya Ledette. It'll be interesting to see how the young ones mix with the older bunch tonight in the biggest game for the Huntsville Lady Hornets in recent history.
And, I mean, this is an extremely young Huntsville team. I mean, 1 senior on the squad, Treasure Matson, 2 juniors in Jaslyn Hill and Oliviana Wynn. The rest of them, sophomores and freshmen. So this is a team that's going to be able to mesh well going forward because they are so young.
And that could set up a dynasty that Huntsville has already built 6 years in a row, bouncing between so many different opponents at the same time, and yet they've managed to compete with the best in Southeast Texas. They're going to face another good one tonight in the Tigers. This is going to be a good one. Glad to have you with us.
Especially with the district realignment. I mean, you come into a brand new district against, College Station, so many good teams that have had success in the past. As here we go, tip-off is underway. Consol controls it. Turner kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson cross-court pass to Thomas. Thomas looks to drive on Willis, gets cut off nicely. Back up top to Turner will reset the offense.
That guard play, that matchup right there, you're going to watch that all night long, Turner and Hill.
Turner gave Huntsville a lot of trouble, especially from the three-point line in the last matchup, so look for Huntsville to limit her. As Thompson steps back, takes the mid-range shot. It is no good off the back of the rim. Willis corrals it. Here comes Matson over to Wynn. Wynn will drive inside and is fouled. That one's going to be on number 42, Lulu Calhoun, the senior. First team foul of the quarter for A&M Consol. 7:23 left to go. And already you see the physicality of Consol. Good crowd out tonight here for both teams. Expect this gym to get very loud. As Hill inbounds it to Matson. Matson, the senior guard of this team. Goes back over to Hill. Hill down low to Win. Nice catch and finish there by Oliviana Wynn. Oh, what a pass from the junior guard.
Hill put that in the tightest window you could imagine, and she still was able to finish that, Oliviana Wynn.
Good defense there by Huntsville as Thompson looks to drive on Wynn. May have gotten away with a travel. Ledette picks it away. She has a full head of steam going all the way to the rim, but will slow down.
Smart, really smart. That's just a sophomore too, ladies and gentlemen.
Having the IQ to slow down on that break as a sophomore, it's going to be paramount for her going forward as Wynn. Nice pass there out to Hill. Going to reset the offense. Hill gets the screen from Willis. Back to Willis. Willis open for three. Can she make it? No. And the rebound comes up to Thompson.
I don't think that's the shot Latoya Bennett wanted.
Turner looking to go all the way to the rim. Dices inside, stops, pops, takes the shot, no good. And Thompson gets the rebound. She's going to go up, no good. And she gets another look at the rim. And she goes down to Calhoun.
I don't know why you pass up the easy two there if you're Consolidated. You were in the paint.
If you're Huntsville, you got to limit those second chance opportunities. Good defense there by Raya Willis. Pokes it away from Thompson. And that should be Huntsville basketball. It is.
It is. Yeah, last touch there by Nariah Thompson, off her foot no less, but either way. 2 minutes in, and it's a grinder, and that's what we expected.
And what great defense there from Raya Willis, the sophomore. Again, known for her defense, but she's really stepped it up on offense these past few games. Continuing right where she left off against Montgomery. She led all scorers with 18. Hill goes over to Wynn. Wynn looks to knife inside, goes back out to Matson. Matson, mid-range shot is good! The senior guard knocks that one down, and it extends the lead up to 4 for Huntsville. 5:36 left to go in the first quarter. Pass is stolen away by Wynn. 3-on-1 fast break down to Ledette. Easy layup! Huntsville on a 6-0 run here in College Station. 5:20 left to go in the first quarter.
They don't know what to do with this press.
Another turnover for Consol. Goes down low to Willis. Willis knifes it over to Hill. Hill takes a layup. It's no good. Gets her own miss, and will reset out to the three-point line.
I got to hang on to that.
Hill lost her dribble, and it is recovered by Thompson, and there's going to be a timeout by Consol. See if it's a full or a 30-second timeout. It is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors who make this broadcast possible. This broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. And by AB Squared Self-Storage, local go-to self-storage facility. And by Frank's Taco Station in Riverside, country, kitchen, tacos, and more. So an offensive flurry here for Huntsville, turning defense into offense here early. 5:02 left to go in the first quarter. They lead this one 6-0. But again, head coach Latoya Bennett said you got to keep your foot on the gas here. You don't want to give Consol any opportunity to get back into this one.
You have to go all 32 minutes, all 94 feet in a district championship.
Everything is on the line here tonight in College Station, and Huntsville knows it. They've come out early, red hot.
And it's this press that's going to continue to work for him. And that's the thing for Latoya Bennett. She'll press you for 32 minutes no matter what the score is.
Thompson being guarded by Wynn, looks to drive, crosses over, loses her dribble, gets it into the other Thompson. Down low, picked away by Wynn, goes out to Thompson for three, and it's good.
Well, you knew they weren't going to stay scoreless for long.
Cuts the lead down in half. Huntsville only leads this one by 3. 6-3, 4:36 left to go in the first quarter. We've got an exciting one brewing here in College Station. Ledette goes back up to Matson at the top of the key. Matson thought about the three, won't take it. In the corner to Hill, down low to Wynn, posts it up, spins, takes the shot, no, doesn't, goes back out to Hill. Consol doing a good job of clogging the paint there. Rachel Moran, the junior post, doing a good job down low on Wynn. Hill in the corner to Ledette. Nothing there for the sophomore, goes to Wynn, nearly lost that one, able to recover. Wynn drives inside, loses it, and it comes up to Thompson.
Oh, that should have been a travel.
Nearly traveled. Has some numbers here on the fast break, but the junior guard will reset.
Way to get back.
Thompson down low, pump fakes, takes the shot, and it is no good, but she will head to the free throw line. Looks like that one's going to be on Onaya Ledette, Huntsville's first of the quarter. 3:50 left to go here, and Consol's going to look to cut this lead down even further.
Yeah, the last possession for Huntsville on offense just took a little too long to develop, and then that not a clean grab from Wynn in the paint, and that really set things off to get it back to the Tigers.
This is a Consol team that shoots very well from the free throw line, so if you're head coach Latoya Bennett, you don't want them to go there. Substitutions here for the green and white. In comes Kaylin Carroll, and out goes Oliviana Wynn to get a breather. So Carroll, the sophomore forward, given some good minutes for Huntsville off the bench all season, looks to make an impact here. Second free throw for Thompson is good. So she goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. That's what Consol will do to you.
If you're Huntsville here, you don't need to panic. It's early.
Stay cool, calm, and collected as Matson drives, takes the shot, and it is
Ah.
no good. Rolls off the rim. Lockett comes up with a rebound. She's got a full head of steam going to the rim and bounced it down low to Moran. Moran takes the shot. It's no good, but Thompson just bullying her way down low on Matson, and she's going to get another and one opportunity. They don't call her Nightmare for nothing, folks.
That's a 7-0 run now for Consolidated over about a minute and a half. And the other end, that's a good take by Matson, a good shot fake, drove to the lane, just couldn't finish.
Mariah Thompson, the senior guard, is listed at 6 foot on the roster, just bullying down low in the post on Matson. Pushes the lead to 2. 3:26 left to go here in the first quarter. Huntsville got to get something going here on offense. Matson kicks it to Ledette in the corner. Nothing there. Goes down low to Hill. Hill is double teamed. Back to Ledette for 3. It is no good, off the back of the backboard, and rebound comes up to Turner. Turner going to Thompson down low. They're finding her early and often, and she does not get that one to go. Good rebound there by Matson, and there's going to be a foul.
That's going to be on Thompson.
Good box out there by Matson on the much taller Thompson, able to draw the foul. 3:02 left to go here in the first quarter. Huntsville trails this one 6-8. If you're just tuning in, we've got an exciting one here. Again, everything at stake here tonight. The district championship of District 17 is the prize for both these teams. Carroll jab steps, kicks it in the corner to Carroll, to Ledette. Ledette back up top, will pass it back to Matson to reset. Matson kicks it over to Willis. Nothing there for the sophomore. Crosses over on Thompson. Stops at the free throw line, back to Matson. Matson drives inside. Good bounce pass, but it's picked off, and
come on, tie it up, tie it up, tie it up. Find a way to tie it up.
Tie it up, and they don't. Moran had the ball for a long time. Thompson picked up her dribble, but gets it over to Turner. Turner goes all the way on Willis, and she's fouled. Raya Willis thought she got all ball there, but the officials disagree. It's going to send Demaya Turner, the senior, to the free throw line.
Yeah, she got a clean block there, but the thing is leaning with the body. That's why the foul was called. That sometimes players don't understand that, and it's like, that was a clean block. Don't lean.
Turner looking to push this lead even further for Consol up to 4. As her first shot is good. So Consol hasn't missed a single shot at the charity stripe here tonight, as Nariah Thompson will head to the bench, and in comes Cameron Wren, the freshman guard. So a bit of a small lineup out here for Consol. Second free throw for Turner. No good off the back of the rim, but Moran comes up with a rebound.
That's just an unlucky bounce.
Back up top to Thompson. Thompson's going to take the 3. It's no good, and Moran gets another rebound.
Got to box out.
This was a problem last time against Consol, and it looks like it's continuing to plague the Lady Hornets. Moran down low in the post, doing whatever she wants on Ledette. Gets another offensive rebound out to Lockett. No good on that three-point attempt. Another offensive rebound for Consol.
They've spent about 45 seconds of game time down here and 5 misses.
So Huntsville just not being proactive on the glass, able to give Consol a little bit of life here on offense. In the corner to Lockett. That shot's no good, and it goes out of bounds. Finally.
If you're Latoya Bennett there, you are breathing a sigh of relief that no points came out of that one for Consol. They had that ball for a near minute down on their end of the floor.
Latoya Bennett's going to make some more substitutions here. Out goes Kaylin Carroll, in comes Bird, and out goes Onaya Ledette and Liviana Wynn. So head coach Latoya Bennett recognizing this, that Huntsville wasn't getting a lot of rebounds, and so she sends Liviana Wynn, the tallest on the roster, back into the game.
There were a lot of mismatches underneath, and Consolidated had the size, so you got to mix and match right now, even if you want to get some of your stars some rest.
Willis at the free throw line, has nothing, goes in the corner to Hill. Hill thought about the 3, will drive inside, and she's going to be fouled by, it looks like it's going to be on Chloe Lockett, the junior. That's going to be Consol's 3rd of the quarter. So both teams with 3 fouls here in the quarter. Hill looks to inbound, goes down low to Wynn. Wynn using her body down low, loses it, and it's going to stay with Huntsville. So Wynn had the advantage there in terms of size on the small Jamaria Thompson, just unable to handle that pass. Hill gets it into Bird, the freshman. Back to Wynn. Spins inside, goes out to Hill at the corner, nothing there, closed off nicely.
Back it out.
Minute left to go here in the first quarter. Huntsville trails this one 9-6. As Matson, the senior guard, looking to get something going on offense, takes the mid-range shot, no good, a little bit too strong, but Willis gets the rebound and is going to go to the free throw line.
That's a good job there by Willis. She didn't push the defender in front of her, just went straight up for it. That's what they teach you when you're real little. When you're in Little Dribblers, they teach you that.
And that's going to be Consol's 4th team foul of the quarter. So any foul going forward will send the Lady Hornets to the free throw line. First free throw for Willis is no good.
Well, I talked about it in the pregame how the free throw line was going to be big. Only 1 miss for Consolidated so far out of 6 taken. This is the Hornets, obviously, their first trip to the line, but got to cash in on these.
Willis looking to cut the lead down to 2. With his 2nd free throw attempt. She puts it up, and it is no good, and Hill can't come up with the rebound. Thompson corrals it. Here comes Jamaria Thompson, the senior, knifing all the way into the paint. Can't get anything there. Moran's wide open. No communication there on Huntsville. On defense leaves Moran wide open in the paint.
And that's what Latoya Bennett talked about in the pregame. Communication, communication. Communication. Oh,
Win, wild
my
pass in the
goodness.
corner to Burr. That's just not the pass to make right there. Strong cross-court pass in the corner to Burr, the freshman, who is only 5'2". A little bit too tall there. 24 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Consol's going to look for the last shot. Wild pass down low to Thompson. Will drive inside. Travel.
Wow.
So, Huntsville's going to take over back here on offense. Looking for the last shot of the quarter, most likely.
If you're Huntsville, you got to find a way to put this in. Give yourself just a little bit of momentum going into second.
It's been a while since the Lady Hornets have scored. Went on a 6-0 run early in the quarter, but have not scored since. As Hill looking to cross over on Thompson. Nothing there. 3 seconds left. They've got to put up a shot. Wynn's going to take the three, and it's no good. So Huntsville goes very, very cold there on offense in the quarter, and they trail this one 11-6. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Folks, this is Frank Oliveras, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Taco Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday, or call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
Back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Huntsville trails this one 11-6 if you're just joining us as we get ready to go here in the second quarter. I want to remind everyone that tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. So Huntsville went on a 6-0 run early in the first quarter, had Consol on the ropes a little bit, but Consol rallied back and scored 11 straight unanswered points. So they lead this one 11-6 in College Station. Ledet in the paint to Willis. The paint is being guarded very well by Thompson. Goes down low to Wynn. Wynn looks to take advantage of her size and gets it to go.
Wow.
Tough bucket there by Oliviana Wynn, and that is going to cut the lead down to 3 for the Consol Tigers. As here comes Cameron Rand, a long 3 for the freshman, no good, but Hill tapped it out of bounds. No, they're going to say Thompson tipped that. So it's going to go back to Huntsville.
Ooh, I think Huntsville's going to get a gimme right there, but they're going to take that.
It is Huntsville ball.
Consolidated wants that to be theirs, but they're not going to get it. And, you know, they may have a case, but either way, we play on.
Play on. So here comes Matson, the senior guard, looking to get anything going here on offense. Had a nice bucket to Oliviana Wynn as she looks to drive the baseline, take the shot, and it is good! Oh, what an athletic finish by the junior forward. Oliviana Wynn cuts the lead to 1.
I thought it may have been a bit too hard of a shot, but had the right English on it.
Here comes Turner, looking to go all the way. Back to Rin. Rin, the freshman, drives inside, takes the mid-range shot, and it is no good, but she's going to be fouled. Not a lot of contact there.
They're going to say, they're going to call Hill for the push. I don't know if there was enough there, but they call it.
Not a big fan of that call. They've been letting them play all night, but you can't put that in the official's hand. If you're Hill, you just got to be careful with your hands there.
That's veteranship right there from Hill, too, telling coach, it's okay, it's early.
As Rin gets a very, very lucky bounce. I mean, that's the Consol bounce right there. 12-10 is your score now. 6:55 left to go in the second quarter. Second free throw for Rin is good. So Consol, again, not leaving a lot to be desired at the charity stripe tonight, just like the last matchup against Huntsville. Matson kicks it over to Ledet in the corner. Goes down low to Willis. Willis being guarded closely by Thompson. There's going to be a foul.
There's a lot of contact in there. You're going to normally they'll let you get away with the first hit, second hit, no sir.
It's going to be the first team foul of the quarter for the Tigers. 6:40 left to go here.
I believe they called that one on Thompson.
Yes. Substitutions here for the Consol Tigers. Out goes Thompson in a little bit of foul trouble, and in comes Briacia Thomas, the senior guard post. So if you're head coach Latoya Bennett, you got to take advantage of your size advantage. Hill inbounds to Willis. Back to Matson to reset the offense. Matson crosses over, gets in the paint, takes the layup, and it is no good. It is! And one opportunity for Treasure Matson. Oh, that one looked like it wasn't going in, but it falls in, and she looks to tie the game here.
You know, that's something I've seen with Treasure. She spent a year away from the team last season, saw her as a sophomore, and she had that just huge upside with the way she's able to drive to the basket. Showed it right there.
That was a tough finish there, finishing over a forest of defenders in the paint. She's going to look to tie the game here. As in comes LaKayla Bird, the freshman, and out goes Jaslyn Hill to get a breather.
Yeah, a quick update from back home in Huntsville. The Tigers on the boys' side currently leading Huntsville right now 20-10. They're in the second.
As Matson doesn't tie the game, and Wren gets the rebound, so it remains 13-12. Turner kicks it over to Wren. Wren's going to take the three-pointer, and it is good.
Wow.
Cameron Wren, the freshman, able to get that one to go. Pushes the lead up to 4 for Consol. You can't leave her open. She's a shooter. Matson getting a little bit too loose with her dribble. Picked away by Thompson. She's going to stay with Huntsville. So here comes Anaya Ledette, the sophomore. Setting up the offense. Kicks it over to Bird. Bird's going to take the long three, and it is no good. Nearly got it to go. Willis gets the rebound, puts it up, no good, and Thomas comes up with a rebound.
I would have leapt out of my seat if Bird banked that one home.
As Wren goes down low to Moran. Moran traveled. Oh, there's going to be a foul.
Are you kidding me?
Not a big fan of that call. Looked like Moran may have traveled or even stepped out of bounds, but the officials call a foul on Oliviana Wynn. Wren in the corner. Gets it up to Thompson.
I guess you're at home, you get those calls.
Thompson gets the screen from Moran. Gets over to Wynn. Wynn to Wren. Wren's open for 3 again. You can't leave her open. Cameron Wren, the freshman, is someone who can shoot you out of the gym, and head coach Latoya Bennett wants a timeout. 19-12 is your score. If you're just joining us, head coach Latoya Bennett has called the timeout. Trying to see if it's a 30-second or a full timeout. It is going to be a 30-second, so we'll keep it right here. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. The broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball is brought to you by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. By Faith Baptist Church of Riverside. Faith Baptist is a growing church in Riverside, Texas, off FM 405, full of love and the Holy Spirit. I want to remind everyone listening into the YouTube channel that to stay updated with everything going on with your hometown radio station on our social media. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, X, and now on Instagram at KSAM-1017 for all the latest going on in Huntsville and Walker County.
You know, this is a smart timeout by Latoya Bennett. Your team's given up 2 big threes. You got it down to 1, and now the freshman for Consolidated starting to wreak some havoc, so get a chance to calm her ladies down. Got to make something happen here. Can't afford an empty possession, even though we're still early in this matchup.
That in the corner, had the open 3, won't take it. Kicks it over to Willis. Willis looking for something. Just nothing there.
Tigers are clogging that paint.
Forcing Huntsville to beat them at the three-point line as Wynn's going to drive inside, spin around, take the layup, and it is good! Oh my goodness, Oliviana Wynn is taking over here in the second quarter.
She's just so smooth with it when she's going to the basket.
Thompson, nearly a backcourt violation, finally gets it up to Turner. Good double team there on the sideline by Huntsville, but Consol able to control it. It's a Consol team that doesn't make a lot of mistakes. As here comes Thompson. Thompson kicks it over to Wren. Wren thought about the 3, won't take it.
Everybody in the stands was like, cover her, cover her.
Can't leave the freshman open. Gets the screen from Moran. Kicks it over to Wren. Good defense there by Matson. And that's just a great play recognition by the senior guard.
That's just a way to just disrupt their offense a little bit. Get them a little off kilter. They want it in the hands of Wren. Get them a little off balance.
Huntsville's done a good job of limiting Demaya Turner tonight. Haven't heard her name a lot, but it's just been Wren, the freshman, and number 20, Thompson, who have really wreaked havoc. Moran, back to Wren. She cannot be left open, and there's going to be a travel.
Oh,
travel.
They call a travel. You know,
that would have been a big swing of momentum in favor of Consol.
Oh, and the Tiger faithful aren't going to like that, but it's the right, my bias may be showing, but it's the right call. She shuffled her feet leading up to that. They'll let you get away with that in college ball, not at the high school level.
Substitution here for head coach Latoya Bennett. Out goes Anaya Ledet, the sophomore. In comes Jaslyn Hill, the junior guard. So Jaslyn Hill and Treasure Matson, the veteran guards of this team, looking to get something going on offense for Huntsville.
Gotta get a way to get Jaslyn Hill going.
She looks to get going, crosses over, spins around in the paint, nothing there, turns it over. As here comes Maya Turner looking to go all the way. Euro step layup is good. 21-14 is the score, 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Huntsville a little bit shell-shocked right now. Wynn drives inside and is fouled, absolutely. A lot of contact down low by Moran. They're actually going to get that on Cameron Wynn, the freshman. That's going to be Consol's third of the quarter. So if you're Huntsville, you got to be a little bit more physical here. Try to get Consol in foul trouble. There's only 3:55 left to go here in the second quarter. You find yourself trailing by 7. If you're head coach Latoya Bennett, Thompson, who has kind of wreaked havoc all game, isn't in the game, so you got to take advantage of that.
And that's something Oliviana Wynn's done well. She's attacking down low. Nice.
Speaking of Oliviana Wynn, can't get that one to go. A lot of contact down low. Thompson comes up with a rebound. Thompson kicks it over to Turner. Turner will pump fake the 3. Step back, nothing there. Closed off nicely by Hill. Turner goes down low, and there's going to be a foul on Oliviana Wynn.
It's a reach. They're going to call her for there.
A little bit too handsy was Oliviana Wynn on Briacia Thomas, the senior.
And the reason for that is Oliviana tried to gamble there and poke that ball out of bounds. Got her out of balance in midair. Can't afford to. Don't lose yourself mentally. Still a lot of ball to be played.
Turner gets it into Moran, can't handle that one, but Thomas comes up with it. Thomas drives on Carroll in the corner to Wren. Wren takes the 3, it's no good, a little not too strong. Moran gets it to go.
Gotta box out.
So Huntsville just kind of starting to let this one get away from them. And if you're the Lady Hornets, you've got to get something going here on offense. As Matson drives inside on the freshman, takes the floater, it's no good, and the rebound comes up to Consol. Thompson kicks it over to Wren, back to Thompson, hot potato with the basketball. Turner's open for 3, she takes it, no good, air ball. Matson with a football pass ahead to Hill. Hill's got a wide open layup, and she gets it to go.
Come on, gotta get back. Gotta get back.
So that's what you want if you're head coach Latoya Bennett. You want your girls running, and you want them running fast to the basket. Jaslyn Hill gets that one to go. Cuts the lead to 7. 2:40 left to go. Wren thought about the 3, won't take it. Mid-range shot is no good off the front of the rim. Moran gets the rebound. Thompson takes the 3, no good. Matson comes up with it, and she's going to be fouled by Moran.
That's the right call.
It's going to be Consol's 14th foul of the quarter, so any foul going forward will send Huntsville to the charity stripe.
They've only been there once tonight, and Huntsville was left empty on that trip. I think for Moran, that is her second, so a little bit of foul trouble amongst the forwards for the Lady Tigers.
Moran and Nariah Thompson are both in foul trouble right now, so it's going to be Lulu Calhoun.
Take her.
Wynn takes the free layup, and it is fouled. She's going to head to the free throw line. So again, Lulu Calhoun just checked into the game. Liviana Wynn saw it and took advantage of it immediately, drove to the basket, and she's going to look to cut the lead to 5.
And if you are the Huntsville forwards, keep driving to the lane. Draw the contact. Get them in foul trouble so that they have to go deep in the bench.
But if you're Huntsville, you've got to start making your free throws. 7-point game, remains the lead. Wynn looking to cut it to 6. Her second free throw. She stops, pops, takes it, gets it to go. So Oliviana Wynn with her 7th point of the quarter cuts the lead to 6. Thompson nearly loses her dribble. Goes out of bounds. That's Huntsville ball. Good trap there by Oliviana Wynn, and Raya Willis gives Huntsville possession right back on offense. 2:13 left to go here in the second quarter.
That's something I was about to say. Huntsville's got to play the best 2 minutes of defense, 2-minute drill, if you will, when they're on defense. Now start knocking down some shots.
Hill setting up the offense, barking out orders to her squad. Kicks it over to Matson on the near wing. Matson crosses over on the freshman Wren, loses her dribble. And another turnover for the green and whites. Thompson with a full head of steam, goes to Wren. Wren won't take the three, back to Thompson. Over to Turner. And we'll probably reset. Carroll with good defense. That's Huntsville ball. 100%. That was last touch by Breacia Thomas, the senior. So it's going to go right back to Huntsville.
You can see it clear as day. You definitely see it clear as day with the beautiful camera work of Michael Cedillo here off to our left.
Michael doing a great job as always on camera, and Willis can't handle that one. It was a good pass by Hill, but Willis.
Maybe a touch behind her.
Willis just unable to corral that one. The lead will remain at 6. As some more substitutions here for the green and white. In comes Ledette, and out goes Matson.
All right, if you're Huntsville here, you've kept Consolidated out of the basket for the last 2.5. Keep it that way.
Gotta start making some shots, though. Thomas drives inside on Carroll. Is going to be fouled and one.
Well, there's the broadcaster, James.
Breacia Thomas went right at the Lady Hornets defense in the paint and got that one to go. A tough finish there by the senior. Looking to extend this lead out to 9. Huntsville is kind of a little bit, again, shell-shocked here. Thomas's free throw is good. Swish. 9-point lead, minute 25 left to go in the second quarter. As Hill hesitates, won't drive inside, goes to Win, and another pass that was nearly tipped away, but there's going to be a foul. It's going to send Oliviana Win to the free throw line as Huntsville's now in the bonus.
That's on Breacia Thomas. Another foul on one of the Consolidated forwards.
Got to keep those forwards in foul trouble if you're Huntsville. And let Oliviana Win get in the paint and get physical. As she looks to knock down this free throw, no good off the back of the rim, and Huntsville continues their woes from the free throw line. It's been a problem all season. It's rearing its ugly head out right now. Second free throw for Win is no good. Goes 0 for 2 at the charity stripe. So here comes Thompson. Thompson trapped, and no one was paying attention to the ball. It comes up to Thomas. Thomas takes the three, and it is no good. Missed it badly. Hill comes up with a rebound.
It's a great rebound.
Has numbers here on the fast break. Goes ahead to Willis, but tipped away by Turner. There's a minute left here in the second quarter. Huntsville just looking to chip into this lead any way they can as O'Brien's going to come into the game, and out goes Win for head coach Latoya Bennett.
Got to be smart on this possession.
Hill to inbound, in the corner to Carroll, back to Hill. 59 seconds left. Hill goes between the legs, steps back, won't take the three. Will just reset the offense. Goes back to Willis. Willis on the near wing, crosses over, back to Hill. Hill's gonna take a long three-pointer, no good, and Thompson comes up with a rebound, but she loses it. Comes up to Carroll. Ledette drives inside, and there's a travel.
Got to put it on the deck first.
Substitution here for the green and white. In comes Matson, out goes Carroll. So Consol has really sucked the life out of the Hornets here in the second quarter. So they trailed this one by 9.
I'm Huntsville here. You're wanting this to get to halftime. Got to find a way to make some adjustments in the locker room.
Turner with a loft pass over to Thomas. Back to Turner. To Wren, the freshman, who's been red hot this second quarter. Goes down low to Thomas. Thomas is going to take the layup, and it is no good. Willis fights for the rebound, but Calhoun gets it. And there's going to be a foul on Lulu Calhoun. So it's going to send Huntsville to the free throw line for another opportunity at the charity stripe.
Now the question is, who drew it?
Looks like it's going to be Matson heading to the free throw line.
I believe so.
If you're Huntsville, if you can cut this lead to maybe 7, 6 points, come out of halftime with some adjustments, you're not saying it's good, but it's better than it could be.
Lead's never been higher than 9 for Consolidated, so you've been able to keep it within grasp.
Matson's first free throw, no good.
That's about 5 points sitting off the board right now.
Substitutions here for Consol. In comes number 12, Logan Barham, for Lulu Calhoun, who's also in a little bit of foul trouble. So if you're head coach Latoya Bennett, you've got to take advantage of this right now. Matson's second free throw, no good. And And Consol able to.
That's going to stay here.
It's going to stay with Huntsville. It's going to stay with Huntsville.
No.
It's going to go back to Consol. So the lead will remain at 9. Unless Consol can get something going here on offense.
Just get a stop. Get a stop.
Thompson ahead to Turner. Turner looking to drive inside. To Ren, the freshman. Pump fakes. Gets an open look at the 3. Can't get it to go. So that'll do it for the first half of action here in College Station. The Huntsville Lady Hornets struggling a little bit on offense. Started off red hot in the first quarter, but now find themselves down 9. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and recap the halftime action here in just a sec on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Don't go anywhere.
Hello folks, this is Lance Williams, Associate Pastor at Faith Baptist Church. Are you looking for a place to learn more about God? If so, come see us. Sunday school starts at 9:45 a.m. with our service beginning at 10:45 a.m. Sunday night prayer meeting at 6 p.m. We also serve a meal Wednesday evening beginning at 6 p.m. with Bible study following at 7 p.m. All are welcome, so come see us. Faith Baptist Church, Riverside, 1301 FM 405. Go Hornets!
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the cap rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Folks, this is Frank Oliveris, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Taco Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday, or call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. 6:30 left to go until we get the second half of action going here in College Station, Texas. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. If you're just joining us, my name is Houston Hardcastle alongside Carlos, the Z-Man Zimmermann, who is on a little bit of a potty break right now. He'll be right back. But it's been a good one here tonight in College Station. If you're the Consol Tigers, Huntsville has struggled a little bit on offense and really just haven't been able to get out and running. Consol has done a very good job of defending the paint. And so Huntsville, who usually likes to play a lot in the paint with players like Oliviana Wynn and Raya Willis, they have just been clogging those lanes all night. So if you're Huntsville, you've got to go into that locker room and make halftime adjustments and say, hey, this isn't working. It's been working for us all year, but it's not working tonight. And so we've got to be a little bit unconventional here. And so it's kind of a mirror image of what we saw in Huntsville in that matchup that Consol won 49-47. Huntsville led that one big in the first quarter, but then allowed Consol to get back in it at halftime by about 4 points. But right now, Huntsville trails this one by 9, and it really besides Oliviana Wynn, not a lot of offense. I mean, Treasure Matson with 4, Jaslyn Hill with 2. Oliviana Wynn is the leading scorer for the Lady Hornets with 9, and Onaya Ledette with 2. Those are the scores tonight for Huntsville. And so just so far, I mean, it's just been a little bit of a, not even a little bit, it's been an immense struggle for this Huntsville squad who's kind of had the wind knocked out of their sails here tonight by a Consol team. Again, very physical, very similar play style to Huntsville. And so you got to think if that week off for Huntsville had a little bit to do with how they've looked tonight on offense. I mean, they've looked a little bit sluggish at times. And so if you're Huntsville, you just got to get back into that game mentality and say, hey, we need to play our brand of basketball and get ourselves going here. As Z-Man has returned.
Sorry, I had to go use the little boy's room. I'm back.
Oh, no, don't worry. I told everybody.
Okay, thank you.
You know, I was just kind of talking about, you kind of wonder if that week off for Huntsville has anything to do with kind of how they've looked on offense. You know, they've looked a little bit sluggish, haven't been able to get outgoing and run like they normally like to do, and Consol's done a very good job of clogging the lane. And so if you're Huntsville, you've got to go into the locker room and say, hey, this isn't working, so we've got to be a little bit more unconventional. We kind of got to do something that hasn't worked for us well all year, which is hit those three-point shots, hit those mid-range shots. And so you can't be in the paint tonight because Thompson and Moran and all the others for Consol have really locked it down.
It's safe to say that A&M Consolidated learned from the film of the first game and seeing what did not work against Huntsville the first time, and that's what they're doing here, clogging that lane up. Now, if you're Huntsville, if they give you an open lane, or at least where you're one-on-one with somebody, go and take it, but don't be afraid of getting hit. If you get hit, should be called for a foul, and if they don't call you for it, well, that's on them. The big thing here for Huntsville has been the ineptitude at the free throw line. And the second thing for them is this just uncharacteristic turnovers for this team. Like, I mean, hitting it off your foot, that's one thing, but then just throwing the ball away a couple of times in this first half. That has been the difference in this ball game so far, free throw line and turnovers. If they clean that up, start making shots at the free throw line, and then stop coughing the ball up, they're going to claw their way back in this game. This is a 9-point ball game. We've seen at the high school level, at the college level, even in the pros. A 9-point lead is not safe by any stretch of the imagination. So if you're a Huntsville fan right now, don't freak out. This is a team that is coached so well, and it's going to be a really good second half, I feel, for Huntsville.
Yeah, Huntsville's got to come out red hot like they did at the start of the first quarter. I mean, went on that early 6-0 run. We're able to play their brand of basketball. I mean, get out and run. Get out on those fast break opportunities. And we've seen Huntsville have success when Consol has had those turnovers. But again, Consol has not turned the ball over a lot tonight. They've been doing a good job at beating that full court press of Huntsville, and Huntsville really hasn't. And so it's led to a lot of uncostly, uncharacteristic turnovers for Huntsville. And it's come from people like Treasure Matson, who usually doesn't turn the ball over. And I mean, she's had a couple of times bounce it off her foot, bounce it off the opponent's foot, which, I mean, should be a kickball violation. But, I mean, it's just been uncharacteristic all night tonight for Huntsville. And so if you're head coach Latoya Bennett, you're going into the locker room and saying, hey, we've got to clean this up because remember what's at stake tonight. If you want to be the 7th straight district championship team, you've got to play better than you did in that first half.
And here's the thing at the end of the day. Should Huntsville end up losing this ball game, they are still going to be in a favorable spot when it comes to the postseason. Because that's ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what you're looking at is the playoffs at this point. But obviously, if you're Huntsville, you want to continue to fit the narrative that you've set for yourself for the last 6 seasons, is be the top dog no matter what district you're in, no matter what teams you're up against.
Absolutely.
Be the top dog. That is Huntsville mentality across all their sports, is to be the top dog. We saw it in football this year. You'll see it in baseball and softball. We've seen it over the last few years. You'll see it later this year. That's going to be the mentality for Huntsville coming into the second half.
So about 1:40 left here to go until we get the second half of action started here from College Station, Texas. If you're just joining us, Huntsville trails this one 17-26. We'll be right back after this, and when we come back, second half of action will start from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the cap opener.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Welcome back to College Station, Texas, where the Huntsville Lady Hornets look for their 7th straight district championship, but they've got to call all themselves out of this hole first. They trail this one 26-17. Thank you all for tuning in to the KSAM YouTube channel stream tonight. My name is Houston Hardcastle. Alongside me, Carlos Zimmermann, giving you the action here tonight on this Tuesday evening.
Quick update from back home in Huntsville for the boys. The implication for them tonight is win and you're in the postseason. Taking on A&M Consolidated tonight, but right now the Tigers with a 13-point advantage going to the third quarter, 38-25. Taylor Simmons has the call for that ball game. If you're on a laptop, split boxes. Catch both games. Hornet hardwood doubleheader, we call it.
What a hardwood doubleheader. That's fun to say. So here we go. Second half of action looking to get started here. Consol will inbound. Lizette face guarding Jamaria Thompson, the senior, not giving her an inch of separation. Finally crosses the half-court line. So if you're Huntsville, you got to be more aggressive here on defense. The Tigers have gotten way too many easy shots. It's Thompson looks to go down low to Thomas. Thomas is able to corral it. Turner's open for three, pump fakes, and won't take it. Gets a screen from Moran, drives inside, loses her dribble, takes the shot, it is no good. Moran comes up with the rebound, and Willis is able to corral it.
It's a great defensive start to the half.
And Wynn,
She
wow.
just fell down.
Fell down. And it's going to go back to Consol.
We call that in football turf toe. In this case, I guess, hardwood toe.
Hardwood slip. So both teams still haven't scored here in the third quarter. 7:22 left to go.
Now, this stoppage here is going to allow Huntsville to get into their press.
As Lockett needed to tie her shoe. Turner looking to drive, gets it right past the half-court line, but is trapped by Hill and Willis, but Wynn can't get over in time to steal it. Mid-range shot here for Consol is good. And contrary to the PA announcer, that was not a three-pointer, that was a two. So the lead will balloon up to 11.
Come on, Zach.
Up to 11 for Consol.
Well, they got it right on the scoreboard at least.
Willis kicks it over to Lizette in the corner to Hill. Hill thought about the three, won't take it. Jab steps and being guarded very closely by Thompson and had to pick up a dribble. Lizette back over to Hill. Hill, cross-court pass to Lizette on the far wing. There's not a lot of movement here for the Lady Hornets. Got to start moving and start scoring in a hurry. As Wynn, drive inside, spins. Nothing there, closed off nicely by Moran. And it's going to force Huntsville to reset. 6:22 left to go here in the third quarter.
That's just good Tiger defense right there. Huntsville not able to get into what works for them. Still feels like they're a little out of sync on offense.
Matson had a sky up for that pass from Lizette at the elbow as Matson crosses over, takes the mid-range shot. A lot of contact, but no call.
That was all ball.
As Consol will get another chance here on offense. Goes over to Lockett. Long two is good. Lead extends out to 13 for the Tigers as Chloe Lockett hit a pair of mid-range jumpers here to start the quarter. In the paint to Willis. Willis, nothing there. Drives inside, takes the layup, and it is good.
Way to be patient there.
So Raya Willis with her first bucket of the night cuts the lead to 11 for Huntsville, giving them a little bit of juice here in the third quarter as Turner is able to cross the half-court line. She goes inside, fakes the shot, and it is going to go out of bounds back to Consol.
That's great defense.
So if you're Huntsville, you're just looking for any opportunity to give yourself some momentum in this one, and that's a good start for Willis. But the lead remains at 11. You got to start digging yourself out of this hole. If you're Huntsville, travel. Rachel Moran now watching her feet there near the sideline. The junior is going to turn that one over back to Huntsville.
She's looking right at the basket.
So see if Huntsville can get this back into single digits.
If you're Huntsville here, you just need a big shot. A big shot.
Who better to take it than Jaslyn Hill? She has the ball in her hands, the leader of this offense. Kicks it back over to Ledette at the top. Over to Matson. Matson had the three, won't take it. Will drive inside, takes the layup, and it is, oh! Nearly the hoop in the harm for Treasure Matson, but she will head to the free throw line to take a pair of shots at the charity stripe. 4:59 left to go in the third quarter. Thought that one was good.
I thought it just didn't have the bounce.
Couple of unlucky bounces tonight for Huntsville. Feels like every bounce has gone towards Consol. It's going to be the first team foul of the quarter for the Tigers. Huntsville still with none.
It is going to be confirmed 2 shots, and now if you're Treasure Manson, lock in.
You got to make these. Cut the lead down to single digits. First one is good. Swish.
There you go.
So Huntsville chopping into the lead a little more. As some more substitutions here for head coach Latoya Bennett. Out goes Anaya Ledette, the sophomore. In comes LaKayla Bird, the freshman. Had a little bit of an injury against Brenham, but it looks like she's okay. Second free throw for Matson is, another unlucky bounce for Huntsville. Lead remains at 10. Good double team there by Hill and Bird. Moran gets it, had an open look in the paint to Thomas, but doesn't see it. Turner's gonna take the three. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the nets. And the lead pushed back to 13 for Consol. Seems like every time Huntsville crawls back into this one, Consol hits a big shot to give them all the momentum. Bird's gonna take the long three. Good! Oh, the freshman! Anything you can do, I can do better, says LaKayla Bird. Cuts the lead back down to 10. So here comes Turner. Kicks back up to Lockett. In the corner to Thompson. Thompson pump fakes the pass on Hill. Doesn't fall for it. Will reset this Tiger offense. If you're Huntsville, you've got to start cutting into this lead.
Don't foul now.
Be careful with your hands. That is Willis. Good defense there and a turnover. Good defense there by the sophomore Willis, forcing a wild pass down low to Moran. As in comes number 20, Nariah Thompson for Consol. Got in a little bit of foul trouble early in the game, so it's been Moran. If you're Huntsville, you can't let her take over. So here comes Hill. Crosses over, gets into the lane, takes the layup, and it's good! Good move there by Jaslyn Hill to get into the paint, cuts the lead 8.
Thompson just stood there and let her go by her.
Huntsville starting to get a little bit of juice here in the third quarter. Turner drives on Willis, takes the layup, it's good. Or no good, excuse me, but she is gonna head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
That is where Consolidated has been solid tonight, is the free throw line. Only 1 miss that I can count so far tonight for the Tigers, and they've been able to knock down 8 or 9.
They have not missed a lot at the free throw line compared to Huntsville. Huntsville's left a lot to be desired at the charity stripe. But Consol's really taking advantage of every opportunity. Turner's first free throw is good. Man, I was hoping for a commentator curse there.
Timeout.
And head coach Latoya Bennett is going to take a timeout, wants to talk this one over. See if it's a fuller 30 seconds. 30 seconds, so we'll keep it right here. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. Broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. By AB Squared Self-Storage, local go-to self-storage facility. By Frank's Taco Station in Riverside, Country Kitchen Tacos and more.
Quick update from back home. Huntsville's made it the ball game. It's now a 6-point lead for Consolidated, 45-39 Tigers, and they're still in the third quarter, so it looks like the Hornets still in the fight to try and clinch a spot in the postseason. First time in 3 years is what they're going for tonight.
Hoping for a big comeback from both teams tonight. It's Huntsville looking to get back into this one any way they can. But again, it seems like anytime Huntsville gets a little momentum, they commit a silly foul or allow Consol to get an open 3, give them the momentum right back. But it should be an exciting finish here in College Station. As the second free throw for Turner. Takes it. No good. Thompson fights for the rebound. And it's going to go back to Huntsville. Looks like she stepped out. Oh, no, it's going to go back to Consol.
I think Livy just got the last touch on it right there. So
it's going to give Consol another chance on offense. And if you're Huntsville, it's tough to win games when you're getting out-rebounded like this, so they've got to clean it up. Turner gets the open look at 3. No good, a little too strong. Bird, the freshman, loses it. Back to Lockett. Just like that, back to an 11-point game. Bird over to, Mattson over to Willis on the near wing, or far wing. Looking to get inside, nothing there. Just not a lot of movement here for the Lady Hornets as Hill pump fakes the 3.
Take it.
Has the open look, won't take it, back to Mattson. Mattson crosses over at the free throw line, goes back to Hill. Hill looks to drive, nothing there.
They're just being a little too timid with it right now.
Don't want a turnover.
Blocking foul.
So going to be a foul on Thompson. Again, she's already in foul trouble. It's going to be Consol's second of the quarter, and that's going to be her third foul.
I believe her third.
Third or fourth. She's going to come out of the game. In comes Moran. So Thompson has been really limited here tonight by Huntsville. She's been in foul trouble all night, but the Lady Hornets just unable to take advantage of it. They still trail this one by 11, and you got to look for win here. With the smaller Moran on her, she drives inside. Nothing there, clogged nicely by Consol. Back out to Willis. Willis with a wild pass. Thompson picks it off.
Not enough on that one.
And Mattson is able to get that one away, but comes up to Turner, and Thomas gets a wide open layup, can't make it. Moran gets the rebound. Turner's going to take the 3. No, pump fake, takes it, and it's no good. Wynn fights for the rebound. That's going to go to Huntsville. That's Huntsville ball. Feels like every lucky bounce off the rim has gone Consol's way here tonight. It just seems like they're in the right place at the right time. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
I said in the end of the second quarter, you had to play a really good 2 minutes of defense. If you're Huntsville here, you got to play a really good 2 minutes of offense.
And you've got to start scoring in bunches. Again, chop into this lead a little bit. Trailed by 9 at halftime. Let's see if you can get it a little bit lower. It's Hill pump fakes the pass in the corner to Wynn. Goes to Wynn in the corner. Wynn jab steps. Goes back up top to Hill. Hill's going to take the long 3. It's good! What a shot by the junior!
Onions, double order!
Don't give Jaslyn Hill a space. She's going to stop, pop, and take the 3. Cuts the lead to 8 for Huntsville. Turner drives inside, out to Thompson. Travel!
Oh, that's a huge shot, Jaslyn Hill.
Man, it just seems like anytime Jaslyn Hill is able to take over a game, Huntsville usually gets good results. She's been really good from the mid-range this year, but showing off some range there.
Well, when she was a freshman, she was lethal from 3, and now starting to show that 2 years later.
Minute 40 left to go here in the third quarter. Huntsville trails this one by 8, and Ledette's going to travel. Got to watch your feet there if you're Anaya Ledette. You got the momentum in your favor, and now you give it right back to Consol.
Huntsville here, don't panic. You're down 8.
Still a lot of ball game.
A lot of ball to be played.
Turner kicks it over to Thompson. Down low to Moran, being guarded by Hill. Blocked, but there's going to be a foul. It's going to send Moran to the free throw line.
They're going to get Hill for the arm bar there on the back of Moran.
It's going to send her to the free throw line. Huntsville's second team foul of the quarter. Neither team with a lot of fouls here in the third quarter, both with 2. See if Moran can push it back to double digits. She will make the first. Back up to a 9-point game. Minute 29 left. Second free throw for Moran is good. So Consol has shot the lights out from the free throw line here tonight. They now lead this one by 10. So here comes Ledette.
More points off of turnovers.
To Willis at the elbow. Gets it back up to Ledette. There's not a lot of movement here for the Lady Hornets. Gets it back over to Hill on the near wing. Hill nearly lost her dribble. Will reset the offense. Minute 08 left to go here in the third quarter. Gets it down low to Wynn. Wynn goes inside, takes the fadeaway shot, no good. Missed it badly off the backboard. Minute left. Thompson kicks it over to Thomas. 50 seconds left here to go in the third quarter. Consol's probably looking for the last shot of the quarter. Kicks it to Moran at the free throw line. Turner crosses over, drives inside, kicks it to Moran, who's wide open. Huntsville not communicating on defense, leaving Moran wide open in the paint. They trail this one by 12, 30 seconds left.
Just cheated a little too far there to try and create a turnover, and Moran wide open.
Got to start moving on offense if you're Huntsville. This one's starting to slip away. Too many people holding the basketball for too long, and I mean, 10 seconds left, and 2 people have touched the basketball. Hill drives inside, takes the free throw jumper, it's no good. Willis gets the rebound, can't get that one to go. That'll do it for the third quarter of action here. Huntsville really tried to get back in it in that third quarter, but they now trail this one by double digits, 28-40. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and be right back here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Folks, this is Frank Oliveris, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Taco Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday, or call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
Back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Thanks for listening to this Tuesday night basketball action here on the YouTube channel. Once again, my name is Houston Hardcastle, bringing you the action alongside Carlos Zimmermann. 40-28 is your score as we head into the fourth quarter. Huntsville trails this one big, and I mean, anytime they get back into the game, they commit a silly turnover, they leave someone open for 3, and if you're Huntsville, you've got to clean it up or that's it. Lights out, you finish second in the district.
For the first time since 2017.
It's been a long time since head coach Latoya Bennett and her squad have tasted defeat in district. Looking for that 7th straight one tonight, but got a lot of work to do.
You got to think about it. The first 2 years when I had the broadcasting job for the Lady Hornet basketball, they were undefeated.
Yeah.
Both seasons.
Not a team that is familiar with losing. They find themselves down big tonight. Lizette drives inside, nothing there. Closed off nicely by Lockett, gets it back out to Hill. If you're Huntsville, you've got to start moving here. Hill drives inside, spins around, and there's a lot of contact. Gonna be on the floor though.
Be a reach.
Gonna get
Jamaria
Thompson, the senior. First team foul of the quarter for Consol. So here comes Hill. Looking at inbound, gets it into Lizette. Nothing there, thought about the 3, won't take it. Goes over to Wynn. Wynn on the far wing, trying to get something going here on offense are the Lady Hornets.
If you're Huntsville here, you can't stop passing open shots.
Matson looking to get in the paint, nothing there. Gets it up to Hill. Gets it over to Bird, the freshman. And she's gonna take the 3, no good. That's not the shot. That's not the shot you need there. So here comes Turner with a full head of steam, looking to get all the way into the lane. Gets it over to Lockett. Lockett with a 3. Good. The wind has been taken out of the sails of these Lady Hornets tonight. They are stunned as Consol has not missed many shots. Matson drives inside. Gets that one to go, and 1. It's going to send Treasure Matson to the free throw line. Gets that layup to go. Looking to cut the lead to 12.
Maya Turner, the one whistled for the foul. Good finish there by the senior Matson.
If you're Huntsville, you're grasping onto any sort of momentum you can get. You trail this one big by 13, stays at 13. Wynn gets the rebound.
Call over the back.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
I mean, she was clearing her out in the paint. There's been some soft calls. She's on the far side of the court, too, by the way.
Let them play all night until that one. Thompson looking to drive on Hill. Nothing there, being guarded very closely. And if you're Huntsville, you've got to start forcing turnovers. And that's a good start. Here comes Treasure Matson. Has numbers here on the fast break. Goes down low to Hill. Hill's going to take the wild layup, and Lizette's able to rebound it. Lizette looking to drive inside, takes a wild layup, and Matson's able to get that rebound. No, she is not. It comes up to Lockett. Man, you had numbers there on the fast break if you're Huntsville. 3-on-1 opportunity and you can't score. It's just kind of been the story of the night for the Lady Hornets. They trail this one by 13, 6:10 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, look at the kid go. Foul going the other way.
Yes, it's going to go back to Huntsville. Good defense there by the freshman Bird, able to get Thomas on the ground as in comes Thompson for Consol, and in comes Carroll for Wynn. And Thomas will head to the bench as she did pick up that foul. And Oliviana Wynn, the junior, is going to head to the bench for a breather. Hopefully not the last time we see her tonight. Hill kicks it over to Ledette on the far wing. Jab steps, nothing there. Crosses over, back up top to Hill. And got to drive inside for Hill, spins around, takes a mid-range shot, nothing there, blocked. Ledette comes up with a rebound, takes a wild shot, and it's no good. Takes another shot, and it is good. And she's going to head to the free throw line for a pair at the charity stripe. Oh, loved an and one there. But if you're Huntsville, you're grasping at anything you can here, trying to get yourself back into this one.
This is a game where they have struggled at the free throw line. Now this is no margin for error at this point. You have got to be picture perfect.
Don't have a lot of time for misses if you're Huntsville. Ledette, first free throw. Misses everything.
Senior number 42, Lulu Calhoun Jackson for the Tigers.
As in comes Lulu Calhoun for the Consol Tigers, and out goes number 20, Thompson, who's been in foul trouble all night and has been limited, but it's been Wren and Lockett and Thompson, the other Thompson, number 4, who have really hurt Huntsville tonight. Second free throw for Ledette is no good off the back of the rim. What's new? Huntsville goes 0 for 2 at the charity stripe. Turner on the far wing, nothing there, being guarded very closely by Hill. Gets a screen from Moran, switches over to Carroll. Carroll needs to, if you're Huntsville, you gotta force a turnover, you gotta do something. Can't let them waste a lot of clock, and there you go. Wynn comes up with a steal and a foul.
It's on Moran.
And that is gonna be Consol's 5th of the quarter. So that's actually going to send Oliviana Wynn to the free throw line.
And if you're Huntsville, that's, I know this, we've talked about the struggles tonight at the free throw line, but that is big.
Huntsville with only one team foul here in the quarter, 5:18 left to go. And yeah, that's right. If you're Huntsville, you've got to take advantage of that. You've got to start being more aggressive.
Because any draw and foul the rest of the way, you're going to the line.
Going to the charity stripe. I mean, you struggled all night, but you have a chance here to really make up for that. First free throw for Wynn. Good. So Oliviana Wynn, the junior, really clutch at the line in clutch situations. Looks to cut the lead to 11 for Consol. She does. Woo. 5:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Huntsville trails this one by 11 if you're just tuning in. Carroll guarding Thompson very closely. A trap from Hill. Wynn picks it off, and Bird, the freshman, comes up with it. Has numbers on the break, and that's not the pass. Just a freshman mistake there by Bird. I got a little bit too excited. And it's been the story of the night for Huntsville all night. Anytime they get any sort of momentum, they make a silly mistake. Turner looking to drive on Ledette. Trapped by Carroll, loses her dribble.
Timeout.
And timeout by Consol. So the Tigers felt that one slipping away a little bit, and the smart timeout there. It's going to be a 30-second one, so we'll go ahead and thank some more of our wonderful sponsors who make this broadcast possible. This broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball is brought to you by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. By Faith Baptist Church of Riverside. Faith Baptist is a growing church in Riverside, Texas, off FM 405, full of love and the Holy Spirit. I want to remind everyone listening to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube stream tonight to stay updated with everything going on with your hometown radio station on our social media. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, X, and now on Instagram at KSAM-1017 for all the latest going on in Huntsville and Walker County.
Quick update from back at Paul Bowen Gym at Huntsville High School. The comeback is near completion for the Hornet boys squad. 59-54 Hornets.
Oh, wow.
In the fourth. Not sure how much time is left. 4:52. A lot of ball still to be played there, but Huntsville has done well.
As Consol is able to cross half court, and a bounce pass by Thompson and Moran. And Consol in no hurry to score.
You can't afford to wait around.
It's going to be a foul on Carroll.
It's Another soft one.
Body shot there on Turner. Turner telling her team, hey, waste clock. You got to drain that clock if you're Consol. If you're Huntsville, you got to force a turnover. Moran gets it in. Goes back to Thompson. Thompson nearly loses her dribble. Is trapped by Willis and Hill. Picked off by Wynn. Here comes Huntsville. Wynn with a full head of steam. Goes to the rim. Takes the shot. It's
wow!
good! Oliviana Wynn with great body control there below the rim. Cuts the lead to 9.
Did it with the right hand, too.
Woo, pretty finish there. 4:30 left to go in College Station. Turner, wild pass to Moran. Nearly picked off by Wynn in the corner to Thompson. Thompson down low to Calhoun and a foul. Come on. That is soft.
And look, folks, we're not in the business of bad talking officials, because I mean, what they say goes at the end of the day. But you're seeing it clear as day how Huntsville could have some gripes here.
Leviana Wynn will head to the bench. Thompson drives inside, nothing there. Ooh, Carroll nearly picked that one off. It's gonna go back to Turner. Turner's held the ball for a long time. Get up on her.
You gotta get a little tighter on her. Start that 5-second call. If she was tighter on her, that would have been
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Lockett at the top of the key. Again, Consol in no hurry to score here. Just gets it to Moran, and another foul. If you're Huntsville, you gotta be smart here. You do not want to send Consol to the free throw line.
If you're Huntsville right now, you're halfway through the fourth, you're down 9. If you force a turnover here, and get a big shot at the other end, you could finally get that lead back down to 7. It has not been back to 7 since halftime.
As Lockett looking to inbound. Gets it into Moran. Moran back to Lockett. Again, Consol in no hurry to score. They're just gonna leisurely dribble this one out. Play hot potato with basketball. So if you're Huntsville, you've got to be a little more aggressive. A pass to Moran in the corner. Down low to Calhoun. How did she catch that? And Huntsville comes up with a rebound. Good job there by Onaya Ledette, the sophomore. Loses it to Lockett. Lockett's gonna take the layup, and no good foul. Huntsville, anytime they get momentum, silly, silly, silly. Turnover, leaving people open.
And what you needed to do right there on that breakout, don't back cut. Just slide it back, work your back to the middle, get the defender off of you, and then you can run your offense.
Just got to slow down. It's going to be an official's timeout for an injury on the floor. It looked like Lockett was a little bit shaken up after that drive and foul, so we'll go ahead and see. Hope she's okay, and a lot of pain on the ground right now.
And here's the thing, if she's not able to go to the line to take free throws, Huntsville gets to choose who goes to the free throw line, but granted, pick your poison at that point.
Pick your poison at that point. I mean, everyone on this Consol team feels like a surefire bet at the line. So Lockett's still on the ground, so we'll go ahead and take a break. Be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Rin's first free throw is good. Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. So Lockett will head to the bench. Rin gets the first free throw to go. Lead balloons out to 10 for Consol. Second free throw for Rin is good.
Like we said, pick your poison.
You like to think it's probably not the person you want to send to the free throw line. I mean, she's been hot from 3 all night. Again, pick your poison. Ledette's going to take the mid-range shot. It's no good. Calhoun comes up with a rebound. And Ledette is going to pick up a foul.
It's a good fight there for it.
That's going to be, yeah, it's going to be on Ledette, and it's going to send Consol to the free throw line. Huntsville feels like all the energy and spirit has been taken out of them here by this Consol squad. First free throw here for Turner.
You can hear Huntsville just not pleased. In a ball game like this where you've been down the entire second half, obviously frustration will just start to set in.
First free throw for Turner. No good. First miss in forever for Consol at the charity stripe, as in comes Matson and out goes Bird. Again, 3 minutes is a lot in basketball, but if you're Huntsville, you have to score now. You cannot afford any missed opportunities.
Every offensive possession, it's got to take about 10 to 12 seconds, and you got to score.
You've got to score. Second free throw for Turner.
Rebound.
No good, and Willis comes up with a rebound, so the lead remains at 11 for Consol. Matson looking to push the pace, getting inside, takes the layup, no good, foul. So that'll send Treasure Matson to the free throw line. Again, Huntsville has struggled from the line all night, but if you can cut the lead to single digits, like you said, that possession didn't take long.
Took about maybe 8 seconds.
You've still got a little bit of life here. First free throw for Matson, dribbles, takes the shot, no good.
I mean, you can almost count them on 2 hands. How many free throws have been missed tonight? You might run out of fingers, but.
I mean, it has been a problem all season. Second free throw for Matson is good. So she cuts the lead down to 10. Not the desired outcome, but gives you a little bit of life. Thompson nearly lost that one. Ooh, Matson was inches away from picking that one off. Rent, the freshman's gonna take the 3, and it's good. Wow. Wow. She has not missed much tonight. Here comes Hill, looking to push the pace, takes the layup, it's good, and 1.
All right, well done. You took about 9 seconds to get down the floor, Jaslyn Hill. Knock down this free throw, you basically wipe away that 3 that Wren put up.
But if you're Huntsville, you can't wipe away, you've got to start cutting into the lead.
Hill on the free throw line for the Hornets, shooting 1.
As timeout by head coach Latoya Bennett. She wants to talk about this one, kind of get her girls prepared for the final 2:42 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Still haven't gotten a signal. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello folks, this is Lance Williams, Associate Pastor at Faith Baptist Church. Are you looking for a place to learn more about God? If so, come see us. Sunday school starts at 9:45 a.m. with our service beginning at 10:45 a.m. Sunday night prayer meeting at 6 p.m. We also serve a meal Wednesday evening beginning at 6 p.m. with Bible study following at 7 p.m. All are welcome, so come see us. Faith Baptist Church, Riverside, 1301 FM 405. Go Hornets!
Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. If you're just joining us, my name is Houston Hardcastle. Alongside me, Carlos Zimmermann. Lady Hornets trail this one by 11 with about 2:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. And if you're Huntsville, Hill didn't take long on that offensive drive to get to the free throw line, looking to convert an and 1 opportunity and wipe away a 3 from Cameron Wren. But if you're Huntsville, you can't wipe away shots. You've got to start digging into this lead. First and only free throw for Hill is good. Cool, calm, and collected is the junior guard, cuts the lead to 10. Now you've got to force turnovers. As Turner gets around Bird, the freshman, kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson goes back over to Thompson. Thompson on Thompson. In the corner, nothing there. Will resets. Again, Consol in no hurry to score. Big size disadvantage there for Hill as Calhoun comes up with a rebound and a timeout by Consol. So if you're Huntsville, you needed a turnover there and you needed that rebound, but Consol, again, just fighting for the offensive rebound every time. It's going to be a full timeout.
Quick update from back in Huntsville, Texas. Hornets maintaining a 7-point tilt on A&M Consolidated, 65-58. And again, the key for the Hornet boys tonight was win, and you're in the postseason for the first time in 3 years. So Jay Oliphant has got his squad very on track, 56.1 remaining in that ball game. So still not out of reach for Consolidated, but looking good for the green and white. Also got word from our colleague at the item, Colton Foster. Devondre Sweat's in the house here tonight. The former Huntsville Hornet football star, Texas Longhorn, and now a member of the Tennessee Titans. Of course, me and Houston being Texans fans, we like him 15 games out of the year.
Until he plays us. Wreaked havoc on our offensive line, that's for sure.
I was going to say, he got his first career sack against Houston.
It's Thompson looking to inbound for Consol.
That's
being
5.
guarded very closely. Thompson loses it, but Carroll tapped it, so it's going to stay with Consol. But good defense there on the inbound by head coach Latoya Bennett's squad.
Jaslyn Hill, look at her, still trying to hype her teammates up.
2:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. Huntsville needs a turnover, big time. Thompson gets it into Wren, the freshman who's been red hot all game, kicks it over to Turner.
Gotta come up on her. Gotta come up on her.
No hurry to score. Yeah, and if you're Bird, you've got to come up on Turner. Guard her aggressively, face guard. Turner's going to take the, pass down low to Thompson. Can't get that one to go. Carroll comes up with a rebound. My goodness, finally.
And I think that is the end of the night for Nariah Thompson.
It is. She fouls out of the game. Goes to shake hands with head coach Latoya Bennett. It's going to send Kaylin Carroll to the free throw line. Both Thompson and Wynn have fouled out of the game. It's Carroll looking to cut this one to single digits, making an 8-point game for Huntsville. 1:56 left. Again, not out of reach just yet. Carroll's first free throw, good.
There you go. You see Chris Wynn standing up there telling them, you gotta press. She knocks this one down, you gotta press. Start forcing some turnovers.
Start forcing turnovers, start making shots that you haven't all night. Second free throw for Carroll is no good. Willis fight for the rebound.
Staying here, staying here, staying here,
no,
staying here.
It's gonna go back to Consol. But it did go off her foot, but man. Questionable call there. As here comes the full court press for Huntsville. Gotta get a turnover, gotta get something, gotta get some juice.
Gotta trap her back here.
Trap. Turner still hasn't crossed half court yet, being guarded by Bird. The freshman pokes the ball away, and she comes up with it. Has Carroll open down low, takes the layup, and it is no good. Carroll fights for the rebound, comes up to Turner.
You got the turnover you wanted.
And there's going to be a foul on Turner. Threw herself into the body of Willis. It's going to send her to the free throw line. Anytime Huntsville has had a chance to get back into this one, they have just squandered it. Had numbers there on the fast break. It's just a freshman mistake by Bird. Didn't see Carroll wide open down low. And Turner, who has been red hot from the free throw line tonight, looks to push this one back up to 11.
2 timeouts left for both teams.
First free throw for Turner, no good. Okay, there you go. Good free throw defense there by Huntsville.
Here's the interesting thing. They have kept Oliviana Wynn off the floor for this last 4 minutes, just trying to lean on some of the other ones, because I believe Livy has 4 fouls.
She fouled out.
Or did she foul out?
She fouled out. Didn't see it initially, but she has fouled out of the game. Second free throw for Turner, no good, a little bit too short. Rebound comes up to Thomas.
That.
And a pass in the corner to Wren. Lizette comes up with a steal, goes ahead to Matson.
Double dribble.
They did not.
My goodness. I can see that little bit of a carry, but it's not a double dribble. If anything, it's a carry. Oh my gosh.
Don't call the contact on the pass, but call the double dribble. As here comes Thompson on Hill, in no hurry to score. You got to start face guarding if you're Huntsville. Kicks it in the corner to Moran. Moran back over to Thompson.
Got to start trapping here.
Goes back to Moran. And back to Wren, the freshman, up top to Turner. Again, in no hurry to score are the Consol Tigers. Wren thought about the three, goes down low to Thomas. Thomas takes a layup, and it is no good. Moran comes up with a rebound, of course. And
keep her down there.
50 seconds left to go in this one. Huntsville slowly starting to realize their fate tonight. Thompson drives inside, icing on the cake. That'll do it. Matson, the senior guard, is going to take the three. Doesn't get it to go, and Bird comes up with a rebound, takes the layup, nothing there, but she's going to head to the free throw line for a pair at the charity stripe.
Story of this ball game tonight, for one, missed free throws for Huntsville tonight. And then some unfortunate bounces didn't go their way. Just mistakes that I think is uncharacteristic of this team. I think head coach Latoya Bennett is going to go into the lab and try to correct some of that before some of the big games start to begin next week.
First free throw is missed by Bird. A timeout by head coach Latoya Bennett, and that's going to be a full timeout. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. My name is Houston Hardcastle alongside Carlos Zimmermann. And 30 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter for Huntsville. Their fate has pretty much been all but spelled out here from College Station, just waiting for that final buzzer, as they will be the district champions of 5A Region 3 District 17 for the 24-25 season.
Well, I'm looking at the adjacent standings to the Lady Hornets, which is District 18 in Region 3, some familiar foes. Kingwood Park currently the beholder of the 3 seed right now. But they play Splendora tonight, and I believe Crosby, who is the 2nd seed, they have Dayton, so that should go the way of Crosby and Kingwood Park. Expect a matchup of Huntsville and Kingwood Park, 2 versus 3 next week. But we'll obviously get official information for you on that later.
Bird missed another free throw, and there's going to be a foul on Willis.
No, they're going to call that a Consolidated. It's on Moran.
It's going to be on Moran. It's going to send the Huntsville Lady Hornets back to the free throw line, who they have made half of their opportunities they've had tonight. This is an entirely different ball game. First free throw for Willis. Good set to go. Substitutions here for Consol Tigers. Out goes Moran, and
she's
in
fouled
comes
out.
Barham, and yeah, she has fouled out. Second free throw for Willis. Looking to cut this to single digits. Is good. So 30 seconds left here to go in College Station. Turner gets that one ahead to Thompson. Thompson looking to go all the way, picked away by Lizette, and it's going to stay with Consol.
This Tiger crowd ready to explode. 25 seconds away from a district championship, and taking down a team that has not lost that crown since 2017.
Thompson down low to Thomas. She's going to head to the free throw line.
That's all ball.
Been a lot of questionable calls here tonight.
We got 23 seconds left.
Again, don't get paid the money to be a referee, but
no, we don't.
It's been some questionable stuff. First free throw for Thomas is missed.
Of course, now they start missing them.
Yeah, couldn't have missed those earlier in the game. She looks to push it back up to double digits. Get a 10-point lead for Consol. She does. Nothing but the bottom of the nets. Here come the Lady Hornets. Matson with a full head of steam, looking to go all the way. Nothing there, and poked away by Consol. Lizette, nothing there. Takes the mid-range shot off the front of the rim. Wren comes up with a rebound.
That'll about do it.
That will do it. 6 seconds left. Thomas over to Thompson. Trapped by Matson and Hill, but it doesn't matter. The Huntsville Lady Hornets, for the first time since 2017, failed to reclaim the district title. They will finish second in 5A Region 3 District 17, courtesy of the A&M Consol Tigers, who take them down 51-41. It's just been a very uncharacteristic night for Huntsville all around, just making mistakes that they normally don't. If they make half of the free throws that they missed tonight, it's an entirely different ball game. It's a gosh, maybe 3, maybe 2-point game. It was just not pretty by head coach Latoya Bennett and her squad tonight. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and be right back here to wrap up the post-game action, see if we can maybe get a word with head coach Latoya Bennett. If not, we'll just be me and the Z-Man recapping here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. But we'll be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Folks, this is Frank Oliveris, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Taco Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday, or call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
Hello folks, this is Lance Williams, Associate Pastor at Faith Baptist Church. Are you looking for a place to learn more about God? If so, come see us. Sunday school starts at 9:45 a.m. with our service beginning at 10:45 a.m. Sunday night prayer meeting at 6 p.m. We also serve a meal Wednesday evening beginning at 6 p.m. with Bible study following at 7 p.m. All are welcome, so come see us. Faith Baptist Church, Riverside, 1301 FM 405. Go Hornets!
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Welcome into the post-game show here with head coach Latoya Bennett. Coach, first things first here tonight, 51-41 loss in College Station, Texas. I mean, first things first, I just want to get your thoughts on the matchup here tonight.
I thought offensively we went stagnant too long, weren't able to secure baskets, I thought, in the first and second quarter, which really allowed them to get a little bit of edge. I thought down the stretch, in the second half, we came out. I don't think we were as enthusiastic as we needed to be and hungry about getting the basketball in our hands and being able to score. We're not the best three-point shooting team, but, hey, we needed to be able to get inside, make two, get to the free throw line, and the free throws just killed us. If we had made all of our free throws, we probably would have won the ball game or tied it up and been in overtime right now. But like I said, it's been a problem for us all season, and it really did haunt us here tonight.
Coach, I mean, obviously, again, this was a Consol team. I didn't have a lot of turnovers tonight, took care of the ball a lot, had a little, had a couple turnovers there at the end of the game. But other than that, I mean, it just seemed like they were able to get those offensive rebounds, and every bounce went their way. And so just going into the playoffs, just how are you looking to clean that up?
Well, we got to regroup, of course, get the girls' minds back where they need to be. But I mean, we can't stop our hunt defensively. When you're young, we got to keep them hungry, It was a tough loss, of course. It's been a great run, 6 years in a row. But with youth, sometimes you have those hiccups, and they don't understand where you need to pick it up at as far as intensity is concerned for us to be able to capitalize and put those baskets in the hole to be able to make those runs.
Last question, Coach. I mean, just what's the preparation looking like going into the playoffs as you guys prepare to enter the playoffs for the first time in a long time as the 2 seed?
Yes. Well, first of all, we got to clean up the backside. I thought that we didn't rebound well down low. I thought there were some opportunities where we stretched out too far around the perimeter, forgot about the inside man. They were able to make some easy baskets, so we really got to capitalize on knowing where our man is and adjusting from there. So it's going to be a lot of walkthroughs on knowing where your man is and how to make those adjustments. And I think also down the stretch, we need to understand if we do get in a situation where the team is trying to stall, what adjustments we need to make to be able to get those steals, get out on the court, score, and get back in it.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time. Thank you so
you guys
much.
for traveling.
Best of luck going forward. It was head coach Latoya Bennett giving her thoughts on the postgame. I mean, it just kind of spelled it. I mean, she kind of laid it all out on the line here tonight. I mean, it's been free throws for Huntsville all season. I mean, the free throws have been a problem for the squad all night. I mean, again, she said if we made all of them, I say if you make half of them, this is a completely different ball game. And I mean, the Huntsville Lady Hornets were just unable to get those. They gave up way too many second chance opportunities to Consol. Thompson, you get her in foul trouble early and you think, oh, that's great, we can go down low to Olivia on a win, but Huntsville just unable to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing, and Coach said it best. There's some things they need to clean up going into the postseason, but don't let this fool you, folks. This is a really good team, and the youth and the young players that they have, it is impressive what they've been able to do this season. Going into the season on paper, you thought maybe a rebuilding year, trying to rebuild, not having that size that you had in Chelsea Butler last year and the last couple of years, really. But you did a lot with what you had. I mean, 9-3 in district play. Second place out of the district. I mean, you got to tip your cap to Consolidated. They played an excellent. Their game plan was on point tonight for them. So congrats to them. Big district win for them. They're going to go on to probably play Splendora in the next round. Huntsville, I believe they're awaiting results from Kingwood Park and Crosby. And then as that information becomes available, we'll let y'all know on KSAM Sports on Facebook and on Instagram. But yeah, a tough one to swallow tonight for Huntsville. And like Coach said, it was a very good run. 6 years in a row. That's nothing to be disappointed about. Obviously, you wanted to have number 7 tonight, but sometimes the cards just don't fall your way. Now you got to turn around and get ready for postseason coming up next week, wherever we may be.
Absolutely, and wherever we are, again, we'll keep you guys updated on that as we get the developing situations. Again, still waiting on some scores to see, but the Huntsville Lady Hornets will not get their 7th straight district title tonight. It will go to the A&M Consol Tigers. Huntsville finishes at 2nd at 9-3. A&M Consol at 10-2. 3 and 4 have already been locked up by College Station and Rudder respectively, so that will be your playoffs for 5A Region 3 District 17. Huntsville loses a tough one here tonight. Again, a tough pill to swallow, but hey, you had a lot of question marks coming into the year already. Again, you graduate Twine, you graduate Howard, you graduate Butler. Those 3 were very impactful for the team last year, and so you lose those going forward, and you have a lot of young players like Bird, O'Brien, Dennis, all freshmen and sophomore, and so there's
think about this. You lose only Madsen after this season. Yeah. You get everybody back.
So you get to run it back next year with pretty much the same squad, and they have a little bit more experience, and now they're familiar. Again, it just seemed like anytime the young girls got a little bit too excited tonight, you could definitely see that lower classman mentality coming out of them tonight. I mean, there were a couple opportunities by Bird where she had someone open under the basket, just wasn't able to see them. She got a little bit too excited with the ball, and those are things that you can fix with time. Time will definitely fix all of those things, but tonight it just kind of reared its ugly head back, and you knew it was going to come back to bite Huntsville in the butt eventually because the free throws, they've just been a problem all season, and you got to get back in the lab. You got to get a little bit better at the charity stripe if you want to have any chance of making the deep postseason run.
Before we sign off here, I do want to send a big congratulations to Jay Oliphant and Huntsville Hornets boys basketball. They defeated Consolidated tonight. What a comeback for them! They were down 13 at the halftime break. Man. They rallied back to win 71-64, and the Huntsville Hornet boys are going to the postseason for the first time in 3 years with that win over Consolidated tonight. So congrats to Jo, and Taylor Simmons, our colleague, had the call for that one back home in Huntsville. He'll have the call again on Friday at home against Rudder. I'll have the season finale call at Lake Creek, so it'll be an interesting one. But yeah. Tough one tonight for the Lady Hornets, but if I've known Latoya Bennett for 4 years now, and if there's anything that I know about her is that she is not going to let this loss affect her. I remember whenever they lost that first district game in about a 2-year span a couple of years ago. I was on the call for that one with Colin Neal, and I remember that she just wasn't going to let that face her and her players, and that's going to be exactly the same case going into the postseason starting next week.
Absolutely, and again, we'll keep you guys updated on matchups, times, everything, crew, broadcast schedule, all that. We'll keep that updated on our social media, but that'll do it here tonight from College Station, from myself, Houston Hardcastle, and Carlos Zimmermann. Before we sign off, I want to remind everyone that tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. To everyone on the 101.7 KSAM crew, Michael Cedillo behind the camera, Justin Hardcastle, our producer for tonight, Carlos Zimmermann, myself, Houston Hardcastle. I want to thank everyone who made these broadcasts possible, all of our sponsors who make these broadcasts possible, to everyone in the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network crew. We love you and we thank you for all that you do. And on three, my friend, one final sting 'em from College Station. 1, 2, 3, sting 'em Hornets. And we will be back in the playoffs. The Lady Hornets will finish as the 2 seed tonight. Signing off from College Station, that'll do it.